The Mountaineers will boot it away to start the game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Georgia Tech's offense takes the field for the first time today. When this guy comes onto the field, David, he seems to bring the it factor with him.
So much fun as a play caller to have a guy you depend on, you trust. You know, Palmer, you're going to get the best out of this young man.
He's also one of those guys, David, who just elevates everybody else around him, right? All 10 guys in that huddle offensively just seem to play better knowing they've got confidence in this game.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Pocket starts to collapse. Got a man. It's DeMarco. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Yellow Jackets will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Wants to return it. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So the West Virginia Mountaineers offense will have its first possession of the game. One thing to keep an eye on in this game, when they get a back isolated on a linebacker, who wins that matchup?
The quarterback likes the matchup, but this linebacker, he's different, man. Not only is he a hitter, he's got the athleticism to cover people, too.
Picked off. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Give to the running back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. And the Yellow Jackets want to pick up the tempo. The inside handoff. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Fowler. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Here comes the offense on first down. From the gun, running back on the move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Makes the grab outside. It's DeMarco. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The Yellow Jackets will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. It's Chubb. Escapes trouble. But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the... Going to take a shot at this DB. And he makes the catch inside the 25. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. And that pass intercepted.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. And the Yellow Jackets are in the hurry-up. Here's the handoff. Pushes his way for a couple and gets it to the 7-yard line. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Yellow Jackets send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll haul it in right around the logo. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. 2nd down now after the sack. Makes the grab on the left. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. He's moving out of the pocket. Oh, the pirouette gets him loose. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Little touch pass to the receiver. And they will score. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he's going to try to return this one. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. On target over the middle. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down.
Nice confidence by the QB. Good throw over the middle of the field. Nice little strike down the field for a big play. Listen, you got to throw it where it's open. And he found a slot, found a little hole in the middle of the field. Nice job attacking it.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Yellow Jackets racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot...
And the quarterback is snowed under. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off. At the 45, on his way.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
He'll come out throwing on 1st down. He caught it, and he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are 1st and goal. From the gun. He makes the catch at the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
What a throw by the QB. You think about it, you don't have much space near the sideline, and he put that thing right on the outside of the sideline where his receiver could go make a play. Not only does he make the play, I'm pretty sure he got a foot in bounds, and that's a great touchdown catch. What a playmaker.
On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. He lets one fly deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Got room at the 35. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Dropping back, it's Chubb. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. And the Mountaineers have this offense rolling. The give to the back. Headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, West Virginia.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
He'll return it. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They'll leave it with him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line. They'll try the run. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He's got great speed. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got his man out of the backfield. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Dropping back, it's Chubb. Fires to the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. He's now up to 75 yards rushing in this one and within striking distance of a 1,000-yard season. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And now the lead is extended a little further. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Handoff from the gun. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football.
Looking deep down the right side. Boy, are they loving that huge... Down to the 9. The Yellow Jackets want to move quickly. A first down run on the doorstep. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. The freshman trying to take a shot, but put just a little too much on it. That last incompletion leaves them with 2nd and 10 from the 21. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. The Mountaineers have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This is one of the top 10 offenses in the nation in getting first downs. To do that, you got to have bounce. Can't always throw for it on 3rd down. You've got to be able to run it as well. And
going airborne. The hurdle, and he wants more. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. He'll ride his man on the option. And the ball is free on the pitch. And he falls on top of his own fumble, and the offense will retain possession. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They've moved it right to the precipice of a score, and they need 1 more yard. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
2nd quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did...
Looking for a deep man. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. First down here with time for maybe 1 more play until the 2-minute warning. Looking to pass. It's Chubb. Trying to burn this defensive back. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. And the Mountaineers will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play.
Fires the pass, intercepted. And how about that play? Even with the short return, they're in the red zone. They've got it at the 17. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. Gets it out fast. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Lost, the defense is wide open. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion. He's looking to throw it. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Line getting set on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Gets it out quickly. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They're going to throw it again. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football.
A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Mountaineers. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Texas Tech endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Lubbock, and the Red Raiders came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is still a W.
Wants to throw on 1st down.
A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Looking to throw on 2nd down. They're working that left side. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Trying to get to him. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line in the hurry-up. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. He's right on target. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Makes a connection. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He's back to throw on second down. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it on the outside, it's Fowler. So now on 4th down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. Field goal is good. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They go to the ground. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. And the Yellow Jackets will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They're going to throw it to start the drive. It's complete to the left. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. To throw, it's Chop. Firing to the right, complete.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll line up for a second down play. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man, makes the grab. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. And off from the shotgun. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Snags it. Touchdown, West Virginia. And the pummeling has started. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. Quick strike complete. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground with the back. Still on his feet at the 45. And he's running in the open. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. So after the huge chunk play, they've got it 1st and goal from the 10. He sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Well, the defense thought they had a plan for this option attack, and this quarterback, they repped against it in practice all week, but it's one thing to do it against your scout team, and it's one thing to try to stop that guy. He is very dangerous. That's already the second rushing touchdown using the option.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. They'll go to the ground. He breaks a tackle. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Just ran over it. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. He makes the connection. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. A 1st down for the offense. This time they'll go to the running game. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. He's up to 73 yards on the ground in this one and now sets his sights on a 1,000-yard season. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. The Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. Oh, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense set on 1st down. It'll be a draw. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Quickly complete. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Good timing on the quick out. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Mountaineers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. And the Yellow Jackets want to crank the tempo. Using the quick game. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. And the missed connection on 3rd down. The Yellow Jackets will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Now on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Swings it out to the flat. At the 35, he's open. Oh, look out! Touchdown, Mountaineers! And the route is on. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Got rid of it just in time. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Yellow Jackets line up to punt it away. He gets a block. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The run from the shotgun. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Going up top. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And the punishment has been extended. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the back. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. 3rd down play from the gun. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this 3rd period with a big play. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. First down to start the drive after the break. Looking to move it through the air. Safe completion on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. They'll throw it on first down. Takes the easy one to the back. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now on 2nd down. He'll just keep slinging it. Got his man on the right. And the ball's on the ground. The D scoops it up, and everybody reverses field. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. They'll run play action. He's got him in the flat. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. They'll keep it on the ground. Still running at the 40. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Power football with the run. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
They'll leave it with the lone back. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. After the run, now to throw. The sweet feet buy a little time. Trying to escape and get it himself. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Mountaineers are threatening in the red zone. Makes his connection. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The offense knocking on the door. First and goal. It's complete. Touchdown, West Virginia. And the beatdown has ensued. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. He was dreaming of getting a few more on that return, but they'll take it in business at the 32. They'll run it from the gun. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Working that left side now. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. He wants to throw. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Makes the grab. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. The Yellow Jackets will punt this one away. Hauls it in, looking for space. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the tailback. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Mountaineers decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Line gets set, first down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Getting some heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14.
Small gain, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Now they've got breathing room. Got 6 all the way out to the 20.
How nice is it as a play caller when you've got a running back as good as this guy, right? I mean, you can just dial up conservative run calls. Nothing has to be too tricky, too fancy. You just know he's going to go make good things happen. Even when it's not blocked properly, he is still finding ways to rip off long runs. This guy now has over 150 yards rushing in the game. Doesn't look like he's slowing down, guys.
And the Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Right back to the well. Plows through the defense. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He's going to pass. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you. Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going up top on 1st down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's going up top here late in the game. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.